Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now I got this question. Now I'm headed home, so I probably only got about 20 minutes maybe. Got this food. Told my wife I wasn't hungry, but now I done got this food. But she got us something to share. I still ain't really hungry. I just been feeling greedy. Got this question here, and great question. Is something very important topic. Cut these hazards off. Be able to touch on this right here. Now remember, if you have not became an investor in the channel, the link is in the description, and all it is money in, money out. You'll see you invest every month that the channel earns, you earn too, based on how much you invested. So you'll see the max that you can purchase on each level. All the information is there. There's also a Q&A, because some people is new to it or don't understand it, so they ask questions and I answer the questions. I answer the questions myself. If I answer something wrong, they'll read it and tell me, and send me a message and tell me what to edit it to. But you'll see that on there. So click the link in the description. Become an investor in the channel if you would like. If you would not like, no love lost. God bless you. Keep your head up. And so I wanted to touch on this right here. Am I going the right way? I think so. The reason why today men are not approaching, other than them not being investors in the channel like you, the reason why they not approaching is because we at a place today where we have a lot of men who are spoiled. We have a lot of men who are becoming more and more effeminate. We have men who have dialed up on the web their interests and their attractions, and they have become desensitized to women because they are partaking in the debauchery and the filth in a very high rate on their phone and on their laptop. And you got to realize and understand that there's nothing to stop these men from doing this. And any man who lived by himself or got his own room, got his own phone, could get into this debauchery. And so I want you to realize, and I don't know how it is for women. Like, I don't know how your body feels, but like for men, when a man is abstaining from having a release, unless we are like really working and or really tired or something like that, we have like this desire. It's almost like this little tick that's in us, that's ticking, that's saying, get you some, get you some, get you some. You got to get some, you got to find some. And it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. But when we get that release, for the first little bit, sometimes you'll want more. But when you could get that release on demand, now you have less of a desire to approach a woman because you could get that release on demand. And if you become satisfied with that release, you don't have a need for a woman. You don't have a desire for a woman. So therefore, you're not going to approach a woman, and a woman has to be as sexy and as attractive as the women you're watching online and getting that release from. So that's why you see the NBA player Zion Williamson hire the porn star that he was watching. he goes and get them in real life, and he don't have a desire for an everyday woman. And one of the women's came out and said, she told him, she wrote, she let him spit in her mouth. Now, I've been married 19 years and I've never spit in my wife's mouth. That's just something that I personally feel is disgusting. If you've had your mouth spit in, you need prayer. You need prayer. God bless you. Keep your head up, but you need help. You need help. I'm not gonna be able to help you. I'm not the one. You're gonna need a little more than me. Yeah. You're nasty. You real nasty. You all out the way nasty. Like, that's just something it's just something would not cross my mouth. I don't like to taste of my own spit, let alone making my wife taste it. It's like, I just can't understand it. And so, then what you got to realize is folks really get out here and do crazy stuff. And so what a lot of these men are doing, they doing that. And from what I'm told, you could get on the website and pay extra for the woman to send you a video. And for some of these people, they might be having a man send them a video. So guess what? Let's say you a man and you live with your mom and you make $50,000 a year. You live with your friend, you live with your brother, you make $50,000 a year. And you eat ramen noodles and you wear sweats and you work from home, so you wearing the same outfit every day. You got you one shirt, one pair of pants, you wearing the same uniform every day. Now, your mama charge you, or whoever you living with, you paying $500 a month in rent. So you paying $6,000 a year in rent. You don't got a car because you can take the bus or you can take Uber. You really ain't got to go nowhere because you work from home. And then your mama cook, so you ain't got to do nothing. You get her $500 a month. You make 50. You coming home with 40 or whatever. You spending 6. You got 34 bands to play with. So what you take and do, what these men taking and doing is they hiring a girlfriend on that website. I ain't saying the website name because I don't want you to visit it out of curiosity. So they hiring a girl on that website, and let's say for a private video, let's say her membership is $3.99 or $19.99. But for a private video, let's say she charged $50. Well, if this man got $34,000 to blow, so he might take and get him a video every week. He's spending $200 a month. That's $2,400 a year. He got 34 bands. So he could take and get 3 videos a week. Now that's 600 times 12. That's 7,200 a year. He got 34,000 to blow. Now he up it. He getting 5 videos a week. $250 a week, $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. She on there, hey John, sexy, what's up, daddy? Lick this, my neck and my back. Lick my right. So John up there, oh yeah, Yeah. Lindsay, oh my goodness. Tamika, Rebecca, what's the girl name? Sophie, the one that's making that $3 million a month. How you think she making that $3 million a month? Ain't just all subscriptions, she doing them private videos. So these boys getting that video, so now it's like, what do he want with you? He ain't trying to approach you because he got her. So that's what's happening, and it's demonic. So they say the man ain't no good and he infringing on, you know, people rights. But my thing, man, you ought to be able to infringe on sin. Like, but you know, we can't legislate righteousness. You know, you ain't supposed to do that because God give us free will, so we supposed to give people their free will. But, and he talking about he want to do a 50% tax. It's like, she already at 50% tax because she had the highest tax bracket as a single woman, and she at 49.6% tax already, man. Like, what you need 50% tax? She already paying that in taxes. She might be trying to write off stuff, but it's like, well, how much you writing off? Your well count? It's like, what you been to fly private every day so you can write off more? Like, how much you got? How much can she write off? You can't write off too much. So she paying millions in taxes already. But so he said he want to do a sin tax. He ain't gonna win because he look too weird. He ain't gonna win. But I say that. I said that about Donald Trump. I remember the first time he ran, I said, if this man win, I would know America is a joke. And man, I never in a million years thought Donald Trump was gonna win. That man won. I was flabbergasted. I was befuddled because I'm like, are you serious? Like that, you know, just like all the stuff that he say. I'm like, how can you see that as a leader? Talking about you could grab a woman by her pee. Like that, just that one sentence alone counsels you from any leadership position. Like, I just don't understand it. And then women voting for the man. When the man say he'll grab you by the pee, I'm like, have some self-respect. That's like me vote for somebody who say black people is stupid. Or you could slap a black person in their face because they used to be a slave. That's like me voting for somebody like that. That's why I ain't vote for Biden. Because he said, if you ain't vote for me, you stupid, basically. I say, oh, that's how you feel? All right, neither one of y'all ain't give him a vote now. No, I ain't doing that. So, that's what happened. But think about it. Think about it now. This is how people think. So, if this man take and he get online, he doing all this, he got Epstein Island in his room. He can't wait to clock out of work. Some of these men, let me tell you this now, some of these men are digital polygamists. Yes. Yes. Let me explain what that is. He is in a relationship in his mind with Sophie, with Tamika, with Lisa, with Wu Ling. He in a relationship with all these women, and he getting off. He in a relationship with Brad and with Tom, and nobody knows it because he is long and strong 305. That's his screen name. Long and strong 305, and he got an avatar. He got that little face that they bought when they was selling them what the thing they was selling back in the day that just kind of went to waste. Everybody wasted their money. All right, man, I spent a few $1,000s on them things, them NBA moments. It was a thing called Top Shop, and you supposed to be able to sell it later. Man, I ain't heard nothing from that thing. I think them people done went out of bed and took my doggone money. Like, man, give my doggone money, man. And so, this car look like it is not finna stop, boy. Boy, see, you gotta watch yourself. It's like, my goodness, he was speeding. I don't think he saw the red light. I would've lost my life. You gotta drive defensive. Like, my goodness, bro, what is you doing? And so they are digital polygamists. They in a relationship with all of them women. I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. Some women probably got free subscriptions, and then they hook the man with that, and then they charge for the private videos. So these men is blowing a bag by being with all these different women. And I'm telling you, like, I had somebody write me about the PSA. I can't remember. I need to go back to that email and find it. But one of y'all had a guy write me about doing a PSA. Have him write me again, because I might have misplaced the email. But we got to get these PSAs going. Because, and we can produce that through my nonprofit, because we got to fight against this here corn, because that's why y'all not getting approached. These men is so addicted to that corn that they can't come up out of it. And some of them getting to live their polygamy dream. They up there like, yeah, okay, I'm done with girl number one. Let me go to girl number two, see what she talking about today. Let me order a video from her and give her the script on what I want her to say. All right, boom, done with girl number three. They can't even walk. You ever see you see that man at the office? He walking wide leg. That's cause that thing's so, and it brushing up against the inside of them pants and shooting the pain down his spine. He is in pain because he in there. He done wore that thing out, boy. Girl number one get it, girl number two get it, girl number three get it, girl number four get it. That thing ain't got no skin left. That thing so raw. He tore up from the floor up. Look like who shot John and forgot to kill him. He over there warmed over, death warmed over, because he cannot get out that computer screen. So here you is, you step out, you looking good. That's why he ain't approaching you. And so here's the thing. That's why I say, if you want to combat this, you have to get out the house. You have to increase your rate of exposure. You gotta increase your rate of exposure. And so what I mean by that right there is, you have to take and you have to have multiple interest groups that you are a part of that do their meetings once a month. So you should be going to 4 different interest group meetings. You should be going to the country club every week. You should be going to the restaurant, sitting at the bar. You should be going to all the events that you can afford. Like, the more places you go, the more opportunity you have to meet regular men. But today, if I had to guess, this just me guessing, I would say of single men, I would venture to say 70 to 90% watch corn. 70 to 90%. Somebody said, Tony, it's, and then said, spell the word out. Can't say that on here. Touch your nose and hush. What you think I'm saying corn for? Be quiet. That's I might have blocked you behind. I ain't got the, I'm shooting too many videos to be on here patient with you now. Calm down. We out here pumping out these videos now. And so think about it. I think this is an NFL player here. Y'all see how I be reading, I be assessing. So the NFL season for our NFL team is over, and there go a S-Class Benz, a Escalade, and a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Tell me you don't think that's a black man. a S-Class Benz, a Escalade with the souped up engine in it now. I think it's a V series or something it's called. It's like the racing engine. 600 and some horsepower. And a red Dodge Challenger Hellcat with the stripes on it. I think it's a player who done got cut. I'm about to look it up and see who all done got released from the team. I'm like, I know that's a black man. White man on. I've seen a black person over there before, but I just never got to look at the person because he be like still sitting out the car about to get out when I'm passing by. But I sure wish I knew who it was. I'd be right over there being nosy. If y'all watch this video, cause we local, so my video might be coming up on their timeline on YouTube. We live in the same neighborhood. Give them a call. Come around there and need to test drive their Escalade. So, this the thing. You got to get out. And then they say, you know, the lady who asked the question, she was like, what about these men? They don't want to lead in the relationship. They don't want to do the date. They want the woman to pursue. Those are gay men. Hate to put it like that. Not every man is physically gay. Some men are spiritually gay. Those are gay men. My politician friend told me to say homoerotic. I say, that might be more offensive than saying gay. I'm like, gay not offensive no more. That's a regular word. That's not a slur. They don't slur no more. It's like, that's a badge of honor these days for them people. Like, God bless you, keep your head up. Like, it's like, you ashamed to be called what you is, you shouldn't be it. I'm like, I can't be censoring myself trying to come up with those special acrobatic words. You're gay, you're gay. It's like, that's just what it is. Like, that's your life choice. Like, you know, between you and God. I ain't being derogatory. That's your life choice. And so listen, got home with the food on and sit in here and get cold, and I got to get off my phone to lift up the garage. And so listen, the men who want a woman to approach, and men who want a woman to set up the dates and to call him and all of that, those men are also gonna want you to put a scrap on and wear them out. The men right there, that type of man can't be trusted. So if he say, you know, I want you to call me, I want you to set up the date, I want you to, you know, let me know you into me, run. I mean, pull a hamstring, you run so fast. Run. But hey, this Tony Gaskins, God bless you, keep your head up. If you want to be an investor in the channel, earn when I earn, the link is in the description. Let's run it on up. Let's send a message. You know, let's send a message. Because if we max out, this is my last time doing it. If we don't, it leaves room for another chance, but I don't know if I will. But I also, see, this deeper for me though. It's deeper for me because it's people in the company that run this. They tech people. And so some of them are atheists. You know, some of them, you know, don't believe. Some of them don't understand what I do over here. They can't even really believe it. And so for me, it's also like a testament to just the favor of God, the power of God, just the blessings of God, just the community that we have. And it's also showing for us, it's showing our people, because traditionally black people don't invest. Black people don't get outside of just working and spending the money. And so this takes in it. My wife, I guess, seen I was here or heard my car or something, so she opened the garage. And she parked a little too far over, so about to have me wrecked. And so a lot of times black people don't invest. And we don't learn how to invest. And so we get stigmatized and we get put in this box. And that's also why I'm doing it, to stretch. And for me, because we don't trust nothing. And so I say, you know what? At the worst case scenario, if the company go rogue, we didn't have to go broke. We ain't go broke. And we get to be part of a class action lawsuit. And so I say, you know what? You got to get out your comfort zone, Tony. So that's why I did it. And then also to have a abundant mindset, because the people I talk to, they like, no, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't giving away. You know I like my supporters and all that, but I ain't trying to split my check. Because you got to realize the first time I did it, I sold 20%. So what that means is, if I make 100K, that means 20,000 goes to my investors. It's split up across my investors. So if this one max out, if I get my channel to 100,000 a month, if this one max out, I've given 40% to my supporters. So out of every 100,000, 40,000 is being split across my investors. And that's how this here works. So that's what you got to realize. So it's me getting an upfront lump sum, but I'm giving for the life of the revenue of the channel. So as long as my channel is earning, which I plan to be for the rest of my life, then my investors earn. Oh wow, there go my dog. That's my let my dog out. Glad I ain't hit her. Guess she came out afterwards. Go potty. Go potty. Go potty. Yep. So that's what that is. So grab your little piece if you want to. And God bless you. And we'll talk soon. Here come my wife.